Matchups. I don't know. Here, he's going to go Young Link against Ridley.
That'll be very entertaining, but I can't wait to see how his Young Link's going to do since it's made it so far. I haven't seen many Young Links, for one, in this area.
It's interesting. I mean, there are a few, right? So Sova Unknown plays all of the Links. And then you also have Archie, who plays Young Link. He's from down south in Edinburgh.
Got it.
Or, yeah, he's like central Victor.
Yeah, but right now it seems like Generic's just doing a great job with these edge guarding tools. He's going for bomb and boomerang, just pinpointing each of Smub's options off ledge. Yeah,
for sure. And now Smub having some difficulty getting back in. I mean, that last set really should have prepared him for something like this, playing against a Sortie. But here, Young Link kind of having difficulties here off ledge now.
Yeah, it seems like the roles have been reversed right now, 109 to 84. Either one of these players can die in an instant.
Yeah, and just like that, the down air almost takes it, but Smub now having to face a fight for his life on the edge.
Talk about living on the edge of glory right now. 84% to 157.
That air dodge saved his life right there. That would have been certain, but it is there with the up air. The great combo into the up air from Generic. Pretty good bread and butter, and at high percent, like, look what happened.
Yeah, amazing awareness by Snub to catch the cross up with that back air with his own, and then solidifying that kill.
Right. Okay, so a little bit of the aerial strings coming in. The back airs doing some good low percent combos.
Yeah, 21%. Now both tied equally.
Yeah. And then the early tether to mix up Smub, or maybe he just missed that. I don't know.
Ooh.
It's hard to tell. Okay, yeah, this is...
Yeah, no, he's definitely dead.
Nope, you're dead. The fireball puts the puts the final nail in the coffin for poor Generic. He's like finding himself off stage against a Ridley who's like pretty good at edge guarding. What do you like? Yep, oops.
Yeah, but great awareness to get both of those two frames with the F tilt. That's not easy to do with Ridley.
Right. Okay, so he catches the tether. Definitely what you want to do, but just barely makes it back to Magnet Hands. Okay. Okay.
He's feeling himself a little bit.
He goes for it. All right, he's like, I'm up at full stock. If I miss, I miss.
There's the space pirate
Very
rush.
close. Yeah, the side B almost. Yeah, the forward.
Man, that was interesting, because originally you would have thought at the beginning of the match, Generic's going crazy, but then the moment Smub got a hit in, he just took it and ran with it.
Yeah, true. Yeah, 100%. I think Smub is in a good place. Generic needs to make adjustments.
Oh, for sure.
I didn't see what stage it was, but it doesn't matter. We'll find out soon enough. I think it's going to be an interesting one. I think Generic's pretty decent.
This is going to be the whole night.
I know. This is literally like everything. I don't know. Generic, he's decent at like down. Right?
Yeah. Like, he's starting off great, just being able to edge guard and rack up the damage. Just the thing that he needs to figure out how to do is make sure Ridley dies before he can actually get a hit in.
Oh yeah, and so far he's doing like a good job of that. Like, this is kind of looking how like the first one started off, and then we saw like, you know, this one turning around.
Exactly.
And so it's like, you know, you need to keep that momentum. You can't just like let this turn out like day one.
Yeah, and right now it seems like it's a little bit of a different 65 now to 145. He has to be very careful on what he does and getting the down tilt, but nothing out of it.
He's got to stop like just going straight into the forward, and Smub is ready for it. You mix it up, you can catch him.
Ooh, good mash, but getting the upbeat. Ooh, almost making it.
Again, he's going for it. And it's just like, you know, Ridley's recovery. Like I said, long way he goes. So there we go.
Nice.
You know, this time Smub obviously not able to air dodge in time, or just neglects to.
Yeah, smart usage of the bomb, using it as a landing option, making sure that Smub couldn't catch him when he was in the air.
Again, with the forward air off ledge. I mean, it's a multi-hit. It's easy to sweep up Generic, and once he does, it's like certain death.
32% of damage to now 0%, and still climbing constantly.
Yeah, but still, you know, really nice play of like parrying that projectile, right, to at least like save what was left of his shield from more pressure from Generic.
Yeah, right now 30% to 84, and the damage continues to rack up. It's just a back and forth fight between these two.
Absolutely. And I mean, Generic's using like the projectiles properly. Smub is kind of having a tough time kind of getting in, right? So he's literally like getting close and then being like, okay, I have to back off now because something else is coming out, and he backs off.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing right now. And it is working in his favor somewhat.
Again, yeah, it's like he's just not able to catch those forward airs. I think that's like, if that's an option he's going to go, like, continue to go for. It's just like, I don't know, you gotta like change it up, right? You gotta like mix it up and like catch those air dodges.
Yeah, and right now it seems like Generic is running away with this right now. It seems like a different difference from the beginning of the set.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he definitely made the adjustments that he needed to there because, you know, he found his mark.
Yeah, 2-stock to a 2-stock, both games.
Yeah, so now we're definitely in an interesting place going into Game 3. Smub now on the back foot, right? So, FD, okay.
What's your opinion on this stage when it comes to both of these characters?
I mean, I think Young Link blows at this stage, right? There's no, so I get the fact that there's no platforms, right? Because obviously, you know, he can get a lot of good stuff with like forward air and like up tilt and stuff like that off of platforms.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't know. Smub picked this for a reason. Like, I get it. Like, Ridley's good with FD. I get that. Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, Generic. I feel like he just wants to use the space for like long range stuff, but so far he's gone like more aggressive.
Yeah, the playstyle has definitely changed because of the platforms not being there. You don't have to worry about Ridley being up top and trying to land with something. Now at this point, they're both on fair ground, and Ridley already has a bit of a struggle when it comes to getting back down to the ground because he only has so much options that he can choose from. And if you air dodge, you can easily turn it around and continue to juggle it.
Yeah. No, for sure. And Smub catching the dash attack, really nice play there. Okay, there, he finally hits him. Now remember, the Young Link up B has a vulnerable spot. He's like, you don't even need F-Tail, man. You got this one. you just like watch him fall. Don't even try. Don't even save his life.
There you go. Yeah, 121. Generic just constantly figuring out a way to get this stock off, and successfully does with the down tilt into fair. Yeah, both resetting to neutral, just trying to find a good ground to work with. And right now, Smub is maintaining the little bit of lead that he has with the percent, and going for the Space Pirate Rush is going to extend that just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. Gives him off stage, catches him, tries to catch the second tether. Generic is getting more consistent with that. You can't be too consistent because it's like, there it is. You can catch the air dodge, and he's got nowhere to go but down. Yeah,
that down tilt is very deceptive when it comes to distance.
That's true. Hip-hop's not always like mirroring the actual movement.
Yeah, going for the F smash is going to allow for more damage to be racked onto Generic, as he is struggling right now. Looks like it
catches him. Okay, I don't know if he tried to jump there or what, but like, yeah, you can't let that happen.
Oh, definitely.
Especially with that percent. Like, now he's trying to stay center stage as best as he can. It does pay off when he gets for the side B, and again trying to get him. No.
Nope.
Not yet. Still a second chance. Okay.
Nice
play by Generic. Mixing up that option.
Yeah, exactly. He has to find a way to get this stock off, and right now he's just struggling right now. Going for the fair off stage is good usage.
Going a little deep for it. I respect that. It's like, you got it. It's like, where he's going. Same kind of situation. It's like, where are you going?
Amazing back air on a shield to catch him with the Young Link going for the boomerang.
Yeah. Wow. Smub really did say, where are you going? Like, that's pretty good. The claw. The claw coming in and out. Okay, so 2-1. Now, what does Generic do?
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting situation.
What does Generic go for?
Maybe switch to Meta Knight or stick to the Young Link?
No. Okay. I will eat my shoe when I get home off camera.
Okay.
If he goes Meta Knight.
I respect it. Yeah, but definitely seems like he's going to stick it out with Young Link for this game 4. It's possible that he can bring this back. These sets as a whole, well, these games, have been going kind of back and forth with them two-stalking each other constantly. So it seems like it's more of a back and forth thing.
Yeah. I mean, it is, and these games have been like relatively close, right? Like, we've seen like the momentum shift. Again, these are like two momentum-based characters. Oftentimes you're seeing Young Link getting a lot of good strings, and like, Ridley needs like 3 hits of good string to like actually do something.
Yeah. And Smub is really extending that with each and every interaction he has.
Right. And I applaud like Generic's like, you know, trap play. Like he's like doing a great job with the bombs on ledge, trying to throw his projectiles. It's like it's doing a great job, and I think it's like benefiting him a lot in this set, but also like so far in this game.
Yeah. And really going for those F tilts off at the ledge, they're really being such a good tool as a poking option for neutral or regular game.
Yeah. For sure. I mean, you know, a lot of these options can just be catch-alls, or at least catch most, right? So you're seeing a lot of these like, you know, projectiles on ledge, and even Ridley using the fireballs, right? So you're catching them at the right times, and it's like you got to know these moves to know how to best utilize them.
Yeah, going for the side B as a good mix-up tool, not really going for anything useful. Maybe a little bit of a misinput from Generic right there, but going for the Nair is going to send Ridley off stage once more.
I mean, it's tough. Like at that percent, you got to mash a lot to get out of that.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough. And now Generic, you know, just evens it right back up.
Yep, Smub getting hit by a lot of damage. One thing that I have noticed with each of these games so far is Smub starts off on the bad foot when it comes to percent, but then brings it back slowly.
But yeah, for sure. I mean, like you get into your rhythm as Ridley, and then you also try to disrupt the opponent's rhythm. Those are the two like main things that you want to do as Ridley, just because like you're able to benefit so much from catching an opponent off guard like that, and you know, turning it into a huge advantage or a stop.
Yeah, and it's really working out in Smub's favor most of the time. But right now, it seems like Generic is really pushing this zoner-based play style, really making sure that he doesn't get hit by anything too dangerous.
Yeah, you're right. But the up air will catch him on the Tekken platform. You gotta watch out. You know, like any get up option on these like PS2 platforms could be easily read by something like that.
Yeah. Great string from Generic as it still continues to rack up more damage. Now up to 95 at kill percent if he plays his cards right.
I mean, you just see, you know, Generic trying to get a little bit more percent, and then goes for the aggressive up B. He's like, yep,
amazing.
No chance you survive this. Like, get out of here. So evens it. We now have a game 5.
That was really good.
Yeah, that was really good. I mean, you know, I've seen Generic use a couple of those every once in a while. You know, it's like the grand finale, right, so to speak. You know, the transition into game 5 is like, okay, I'm going to go for this aggressive up B. I'm going to stop your momentum short. I'm going to show you that I'm going to two-stock you with like low percent myself. And like, you know, very, very, very convincing comeback from Generic there. So let's see. I mean, like again, this is like back and forth. Does Smub now have the opportunity to like flip the globe? You're like, what does he do?
And this is going to be an interesting one, just given the fact that we are going to Kalos.
Yeah.
So a larger stage means that it's going to be more difficult for Link to kill because of the blast zones being so distant from the stage, making it so that it's going to be very difficult for him to just get anything off. But then you have Ridley, on the other hand, that can just edge guard like crazy.
Yeah, of course. Here, especially on Kalos, like, the platforms benefit Ridley a lot because he's able to, you know, catch a lot of like his moves on ledge with that as well. So it kind of like forces Generic to consider a jump off ledge. Not that that matters. What a whole stock for Smub. Can we talk about that?
Yeah, that was just a really quick interaction between him and Generic. Just the way that he was able to edge guard and really push his advantage in just that one interaction.
Yeah, that was okay. That whole stock. I was like watching it. And I was like, huh, this is weird. And I'm like, I'm talking.
He's gonna do it again.
Oh my, wow. Okay.
Oh wait, he's dead.
No. Okay.
I was about to say, this man's going crazy.
Oh, okay. Generic like was like, okay, let's go. I guess.
He's
What's
like,
happening?
I'll let you have this stuff.
Like, you can't let him have another one, my guy.
Oh no, definitely. And Generic is doing his best at the moment, going back to his roots with the edge guarding.
Yeah, this stage definitely working out for Smub. I mean, he can go kind of like interesting because the tether on ledge is a lot harder for Generic to like perfect because of the flat side.
Yeah.
So you just like fall into it, and of course like a Ridley Nair falling, there's not a lot of places you can go. You're not swinging.
Yeah, definitely. The walls don't really help in this advantage for Generic.
Yeah, I mean it's tough. And now, again, those combos on platform. This is why Smub wanted to go here.
Yeah, 126 to 19. Surprisingly, Generic has been doing fairly well, not taking much damage from each of these interactions.
Yeah, but you live in, because this is Kalos, remember?
Oh, exactly. So that's the one thing Young Link does struggle with quite a bit.
Okay, fine. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Nice forward air to catch him. I mean, you know, again, these like aerial options from Ridley if you know where he's going and you got a sword, like, I don't see why you want to use it. Just use it.
Yeah, exactly. And
Throw it out.
And the coolest thing about this is, though Smub did get these amazing stocks off, the first 2 amazing stocks off, Generic has been able to bring it almost back.
Yeah.
And it's
Okay, but then, side B.
Yeah,
side
well,
B. Come on, like,
side beat always destroys
like,
it.
That, like, Smub loves that as, like, a landing option. He's like, I'm just going to side B. Like,
Ooh,
like,
he's dead.
Yep. Yikes. Okay. Interesting time. So, Generic not happy about that.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Yeah, it's.
I think we're going to see a salt tweet.
Oh, possibly.
I think we're going to see at least one salt tweet.
It's like flamethrower again.
But, hey, you know, that be the ropes.
Oh,
That'd
definitely.
be the ropes. You know, it's like.